Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the H Talks Boxing, Sports and Wrestling. Sorry I haven't done a video for a few days. Basically, if you can tell from my voice, got a bit of a cold, been going through some stuff as well personally, but let alone any of that, let's get straight into it with last week's bit of boxing news and a little bit of boxing news for the upcoming future. So obviously Taylor beat Prograis in a close fight fought the other week. Rightful decision. I thought Prograis would win it, and I thought Prograis did some good stuff, but Taylor pulled it out. He had that massive eye injury, and he still came through. And now it looks like Prograis is going to have a super fight coming up. I'm not sure he's going to fight Ramirez. It's funny because Gervonta Tank Davis, who's gone from 125 to 130, I think he's going up to 135 next. He's now called out Taylor. They had a little bit of Twitter beef. It looks like something there might happen. I do think Taylor would beat him just because of the sheer size disparity. Davis, I said Davis, Tank Davis, but yeah, Tank, let's say, has great one-punch power. He's one of probably the best knockouts pound for pound. The problem is Taylor can box. He's proven that. Got an ultra strong chin, and obviously it's the size difference. I don't think Davis, unless he gets a lot better, will be able to get inside Taylor's southpaw jab. Anyway, Canelo obviously beat Kovalev in 11th round, and it's funny because Canelo was losing the fight, I'd say, by maybe 2 rounds. I see different people, some saying it was a robbery. It would have been a robbery. Well, number one, he won the fight, so that's a bit weird hypothetical, isn't it? So let's get rid of that. But at the end of the day, if you guys watch Canelo fights, he was losing at least one of the Golovkin fights, some people say 2. He was losing on rounds to Amir Khan. Do you guys remember that? He was actually losing on rounds. I don't know if he was with the official judges or not, but Sky, BBC, and I believe Danny Flexen from Boxing News Weekly and Boxing News Magazine, whatever it is, he said that as well. I watched it, I thought he was losing as well on rounds to Khan, maybe like 1 or 2 rounds, not loads. But Canelo often does this, guys. He'll lose a few rounds, but then he believes in his KO power, believes in his strength, believes in his toughness, his durability, and thinks at the end of the time he'll either pull out a decision which may or may not be right. That's up to you guys to decide. I'm not going to say they're all right because obviously haven't been. Or he'll deliver left rights and finish his opponent. Happened again, finished Kovalev. This isn't the same Kovalev from you back in the day. I know he lost to Alida Alvarez and then came back and beat Alida Alvarez well in the rematch. It's not the same Kovalev that gave Andre Ward every single thing he could handle, not at all. He's older, he looks like he's not short, but he's lost quite a lot of what he had in his prime. So yeah, Canelo beat, it wasn't Kovalev at his best. I don't know what you'd say it was, but maybe half a Kovalev or something. But yeah, good for Canelo. We'll see what happens next. We'll see if he stays up there or goes back down. With Canelo, he can seemingly do anything at any weight. So we'll see what happens with that one. Andy Ruiz Jr. Andy Ruiz Jr. slimmed down. He's showing off a slimmed down physique now. He's actually lost quite a lot of weight. If you guys have seen the videos, he's nowhere near as big as he was initially. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll be interested to see how he does against AJ. The thing people seem to forget is no one gave him a hope in hell's chance against AJ first time. So not only did AJ probably underestimate him, he probably had confidence in himself, because obviously he's been boxing for a long time. His only loss was to Joseph Parker in a closely disputed decision. I'd go and implore anyone to watch that if you haven't already. But yeah, a lot of people are saying, will he lose some of his strength? He didn't win that fight because of strength, guys. He won it because of speed and accumulation of punches. No one's ever accused Andy Ruiz Jr. of having one punch ultra KO power. He doesn't. He has punches and bunches. He'll hit you with 5 or 6 shots, jabs, hooks, uppercuts, crosses, body punches, then back to uppercuts, etc. And that's what will drop you. That's what helps drop AJ. Loads and loads of punches, different angles, moving around. For his size, he's always been fast. People are now saying, oh, because he's lost a bit of fatness and got a bit slim, will that affect him? If anything, it should make him faster, shouldn't it? He should carry the same power, because he wasn't like he had ultra 1 KO power, as I said immediately. So he should carry still the same power, and he should still be fast. If anything, he should be even faster, possibly. Depends how his cardio is. If his cardio is already good, then he might not need to lose the weight. We'll find out. He's done it for his own reasons. But the funny thing is, I don't think that's a huge disservice. We're going to have to find out and see what happens, guys. I'm not even sure. I can't even make a prediction on that fight right now, because obviously most people fought AJ the first time. Logically, watching the first fight, you'd say Andy Ruiz, wouldn't you? But I don't know. I don't know what AJ has done. He's supposedly got a new trainership. They're still under Rob McCracken. I think he slimmed down as well, so he's not going to be as stiff. It's just, it is an interesting fight. Rematches are not always, but sometimes they're very interesting, as is the case with this one. But yeah, guys, sorry for the delay in videos. Like I said, had a lot going on. You can tell my voice as well. I will not be slacking though. There'll be some wrestling videos and some more boxing information videos coming up, and news and reviews coming up later this week. Cheers, guys. Thank you.